Alright, this is a simple PCB and with three LEDs. I mean, they didn't have to be the same color, but anyway, what I want to show you here is how to design design a 3D board. This is like a generic one. They're like a square rectangular, but we don't want this one. So what we want to do is just design new profile for the board. So we want to create a new design and then go to board design, and I'll go for the sketch. So I'm gonna do something like a triangle. Let's see if I can find a triangle in here. No, maybe we draw it from manually, it's fine. And we draw something like that. And then add some dimensions. Let's say this one will be let's say 50, okay? And add a 50 here too. That's perfect. And this one too will be just 50, the same, okay? Alright, so perfect. And what we want to do is so I'm gonna draw something like a star or something like that, just like that. This is, I mean, it's a better way to do this, but I'm just want to draw something a little bit generic, but I mean, this is not bad. What I want to do now, let's see if I can add some equal. Let me select all of this, hold your control and then select them all, and then click on equal. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we can go ahead and remove the inside one. We don't need this one, or we can make them as a construction line, but let me just remove them. Alright, that looks about right. I mean, it's not fully constrained, that's why you see that blue in there. Maybe I could do something about that. Let's select this one. Let's see if we can find like clear midpoint. Okay, so this one. Oops. Nope. It should be the whole thing, but this is in the middle. Okay. It's not a whole line, so that's kind of weird. That's fine. Maybe you can do the angle things. Let's see the dimensions and let's select this one and this one. It's 60 degree. Alright, that's about right. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Alright, you know what, we don't need any of that. That's the profile that we're looking for. Let me just click finish, and this is a profile. Just need something like this. Still it's triangle, but I want it to be a star, but you know what, it's still fine. You're not here to do a design, so I'm just gonna keep it this way. And what we want to do, since we want to use as a PCB board, what you want to do is come to create and then go to create PCB, so on length, and then you want to set this profile and just click OK. You can change the the axis, you can move it right here, or we just keep it here. If we want to change that, just click on this one and then select one of those points, but I want to keep it as it is, so click OK. And then we got our PCB board. Now how do you use it in the other side? Alright, we don't need this anymore, we can just clean it up, but I'm gonna leave it here for now. Maybe just get rid of it, doesn't matter, just go away. Alright, now we want to link this one to our PCB. So first of all, you want to go ahead and then save. You want to save your PCB layout first. Alright, so we see here's the learning PCB layout. So in here we want to link that, so you want to come over here and then link that to the PCB layout. So we got PCB layout, learning PCB layout. That was the name we gave it right here. So I'm gonna grab that. Difference already. Please don't choose another file. Okay. I know what's going on. We have this one already in here. So what we want to do is just unlink this. I don't know if that's possible, but let's see. We need to remove that first. before we can do it. Let's see. Let me try one more time. Just link the PCB layouts. Select. There's always a link to one. Alright. Alright, this is not good. Okay, I think I want to use this link first. Maybe this will work. And then save it. And then maybe we can link it now. So we want to go. Let me close this up. Now we're gonna come over here and grab it and then link it. Okay, the link of this PCB will replace the board outline with the one. Okay, that's what we want. Perfect. All right, here we go. So let me just remove the copper, all of that stuff. Let's say that one, remove it. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab everything. What I want to do is to move this, this one, the LED one will go to one corner and the other one will move it right here. All right, this is really messing around. All right, I'm gonna run that DLC later, but let me move this one right here. Let me go ahead and unroute everything first. Unroute, yes, perfect. Make my life easier. All right, move this one to the middle and then move this one right there, and those resistors will just be close to each other, just around there, just like that. All right, I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is one way to do it. Now I'm gonna put a copper plate on this one, so I'm gonna select that one and then select the copper plate on the top. Perfect. And then I'm going to link the whole thing to GND to ground, and just like that. That looks pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to do auto routing, select everything, starts, and end job. I want to select the one with less vias. It looks like they all have vias. I mean, I want more vias. That's because the way I kind of place the component. Maybe I should have done some rotation and all that, but it's okay. We're not here to do design. We're about to replace the board, so I'm gonna keep it that way. So otherwise the video will be a little bit nifty. I don't want that. So I'm gonna save it. Just click on Ctrl S and then come to the board. And then we need to update it. So I'm gonna click to update and then wait a little bit. And there we go. Now we have our three LEDs. We can do one more thing, like move this one to the bottom one so it doesn't kind of looks a little bit weird right here. So what I'm going to do, just come over here and then I'm going to select the battery holders. So I'm going to click that one. Oops, just right click on it, go to property and flip it just right here. Board size, this is the top, this is the bottom one, and then apply and then click OK. All right. Now if I save this one, Ctrl S, and then come back to the learning layout. Alright. And now we see this is the old one. I need to update it to the new one. So update, and there we go. Now we have on the bottom, and yeah. That's how you design a profile for your board. First, you need to design a profile, whatever you want. So come over here, design profile. Let's go to sketch. So let's draw, maybe you want some circle, whatever, just do it like that, and then you kind of constrain it, like add some dimension. Let's say we want it to be like I don't know, 50 millimeters diameter, and then click on finish, and this is a profile. And then you want to come over here and just create online to PCB, just like that, and then just click select the profile. This is the profile we want, and then we can change the axis. You can move it whatever you want to move it, but I will keep it in the middle. Just click OK, and then you have the board size. And what you need to do is just link it to one of your PCB board layouts. This one, if I click on this one, it wouldn't work because I already linked it to the other one. But let's go ahead and then do it if you're a little bit stubborn. So here we go, that's what you're gonna get.